been pretty quality. It's exciting to go against guys like that. So.
How do you assess the D-line's play for 3 games?
I would say we are doing our jobs in a very, very efficient manner. Our responsibilities are sound, and it's always challenging when they're throwing the ball as quickly as they are, but we need to be a little bit more productive and get to the quarterback a little bit more.
How have you seen Wyatt step up?
Yeah, he's been doing good the whole off season. We've been seeing him progress as a player, and he's just really taken that role, and he's really running away with it. So it's exciting to see him progress and him improve throughout the season.
What was it like getting to see Ontario with the punt block?
That was amazing. Just to know how far he's come. He wasn't traveling a few weeks ago, and now he's actually getting the punt block. So that's huge. It's just super exciting to see other guys succeed.
He's kind of a freak athlete. Have you seen some of the stuff he does?
He's an unbelievable athlete. He's probably a top 5 athlete I've ever seen in my life. He's 300, and he's one of the fastest guys. He's probably chasing down some linebackers at that point. He can move. He can move. It's pretty amazing.
Has Coach Ferentz been tapping into any wisdom this week for you guys, or does he say that for later in the week about going to Penn State?
Yeah, he just says it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's going to be loud. So prepare. He's talking about how it's going to be a grass field. So make sure your cleats are acclimated so that you guys have the right ones for the field. So that's what we're working on now. Later in the week, he'll get into deeper stuff. So
as a competitor, do you relish these kind of road games where you're going to have 100,000 fans against you?
Oh, of course. It's always, every game we relish. It's just a great opportunity for us to improve each and every week. And not very often do you get an opportunity to play in front of 100,000 players or fans. So it's super exciting.
What's that different feeling like? Obviously, home, you got everybody for you. But is there a sense of us against the world when you're on the road against a top 10 team, trying to, quote, pull an upset on the road?
Yeah, whenever you go against a team of their caliber, it's always going to be high energy, high expectations. And when you have a fan base like they have, and from what we've heard, a night whiteout game is going to be amazing as well. So it's always fun being the underdogs and going in and competing to the best of our ability.
What's the key for the D-line getting pressure? How do you bring more pressure on the quarterback and the running backs?
Yeah, just continue to do our jobs to the best of our ability, get off blocks. It makes it challenging when they throw the ball as quickly as they do. So all 3 teams have been getting the ball out real quick. So there's not a whole lot of time to transition to your pass rush. So just trying to develop that as much as you can throughout the week of practice. So
when you look at Penn State, a couple of years ago, what ended up happening here and all the injury talk, that seems to have galvanized their fan base. And have you heard much about that, or are they insulated you from this?
I've not heard anything about it.
Okay.
So I don't know what to say about that. Sorry.
What has it been like just to see Jamari with all the time what was it like to just see him kind of go through having to sit out for so long?
Yeah, I will say it's super nice to have him back. He's a great leader, and he's really working hard to try to improve as quickly as he can. And he put a great off season together, just preparing for this moment. So we have huge expectations, and we are really excited to see where the season takes him.
What did you see him do in terms of just like rehab, like when he was coming back from his injury?
Yeah, he's just in the building. He's watching a ton of film. He's preparing mentally because he could not physically. So just being able to be consistently first one in, last one out in that DB room is huge. So
3-0 in the year, but is there a sense within the team that this week is really a week to maybe make a statement, not only in the Big Ten, but nationally for you guys, kind of where you are as a program right now?
Specifically because of the fact that we are playing, this is the biggest game we are going to play this week. We take it 1 week at a time. Everything in the past is a past. Everything after this week is nobody's even thought about. So we are focusing on this game. We are focusing on improving and playing to the best of our abilities so that we can achieve the goals we've set for ourselves.
You've brought up how the first 3 punts have really utilized the quick passing game. How much does it help that you guys are so experienced in the D-line room that you can remain patient and kind of stay in your keys?
Yeah, biggest thing is, like you said, staying patient and just like helping get to the ball. So if it's a screen pass, trying to read the screen and trying to get as many bodies, as many hats on the football as possible, just because we know how good of athletes we are going up against, and it's tough to bring guys down. So trying to get 11 people to the football every play is the goal, the D-line and the whole unit.
Yeah, what have you seen from Penn State in the prep that you've done so far?
Yeah, they're a big O-line. They have really good running backs, quarterbacks. They're just really solid all the way across, and it's pretty exciting to be able to have the opportunity to go against guys like this and see and kind of test us to see where we're at too.
Their left tackle was considered possibly a top 5 pick in the draft. I don't know how often you'll face off with him, but what stands out if he's going to block down or try to?
Yeah, I'm on the right side, so I've just been focused on the guys on my side of the ball just because of the position I'm playing. So again, sorry.
Well, no,
Yeah.
he'll be facing you. You're on the right side. He's on the left.
He's the left tackle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Oh,
Yes. That went over my head. My bad. Yes. So he is. He's again big, and he's willing to stay on the double teams as long as necessary.
Okay.
So just trying to hold your ground as much as possible, hold point, and get knocked back on the guard, so that puts the tackle and the guard on different levels is going to be huge.
You like night games?
I do.
Yeah.
I really like night games. It's just different energy levels. Just everybody's a lot more bought in and a lot more excited to be there. So
Seemed like the